louder than that. You guys can be louder. Let's give them a huge round of applause. They added stomping. Good catch, good catch. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This has been a really long time in the making. It is just warming all of our hearts to have you guys here tonight. You get the longer version of the show. We're going to be doing some senior and leadership awards tonight and just recognizing the kids who this entire year, and really all of them, but our leadership really stepped up at a time where it's very hard to be a leader with no performance in sight. And it's very hard to be a leader coming into your junior and senior year when everything you've been waiting for just got yanked and we had to reboot. When we started this in August, we were so fortunate that Northport let us have the band camp type experience that we had last summer in 7 different cohorts. So they learned a show in 7 parts. We came back and then they were in half, having nothing to do with the 7 parts. One half had 1 snare drum and all the basses. The other half had all the snares and 1 bass drum. Can't even make that up. They did just a phenomenal job. We were changing spots, they were going with us, and the leadership of this group in every facet just held it together the whole year, and we could never have done what we did without them. So this is a real testament to the juniors and seniors of this group, so thank you very much, parents, for getting them here, for supporting them. And we say this all the time, but we have the best kids in the world, we really do. Northport Music this year was super fortunate to be able to do what we did with our music department. COVID really hurt a lot of music departments, and Dr. Mergen is here somewhere in the crowd, and I really want to thank him for all of his guidance down there at the end to allow us to bring this together this year. You forget, I think, how much you miss things until you see them again. And this band is over 63 years old, and much of what we do is based off of tradition. What'd you say? And they look good for 63, right? So we brought together some staff members that we usually have, and this is something that we would perform for you in August and then make it better. And we're a little later than August, but better late than never, and they really have done a phenomenal job. So without any further ado, we're going to start with our drum line cadence presentation for you, and then go into our field show, and then some thank yous and awards. So kids, if you could find your spots, and drumline, just hang out for a second. Since you guys have been here through this a couple years, I'm just going to introduce Randy Knudsen and our drumline. Before we get started, I just want to introduce some of the staff that's here and our booster parents that are here who have done a phenomenal job in helping us for tonight. My name is Lynn Kerman. We have our assistant directors, Mr. Joe Hinton and Mrs. Stephanie Graylow. We have our Tigerette coach, Mrs. Kaylee Lalota. Everybody's being shy. And we have our flag line coach, Miss Emily Giglio. And our drumline instructor, Randy Knudsen, who's here. Before we get started, the end of this show where we're honoring our seniors, the Band Booster organization has been instrumental this year in helping us set up everything from band camp through tonight. And I was remiss in not thanking you in the last one, and I apologize. They have done a wonderful job tonight. They have a gift for every senior. So at the end, we're going to have the seniors come up and grab their gift. I hear they're really cool. Mugs. Pajamas. And we have our leadership awards that we traditionally do at our banquet in February that we couldn't have this year. So we're going to try and recognize those people at the end. If you're not a member of the Booster organization, they are just such an extension of this program. So if you get a chance, the membership information is, they have it. They have it here tonight. So you can join them. Which would be great. They're really wonderful in supporting your kids and helping us out and making this a great experience for everybody. So without any further ado, the 2020-2021 marching band. Okay, our COVID drill with our COVID kick line that couldn't touch, and our limited real estate we have, but they did a great job. How about one more round of applause for these kids? Good job. I'm going to call up our leadership from the band, the Tigerettes and the Flagline. And I'm going to ask everybody else to sit after we call them up, and we can just line up on the track if that's okay. We're going to start with our rank leaders. We have Carla Pivwan, Juliet Bonchonsky, Julia Perry. Come on out, guys. Come on the track. Jen Weigand, Stephanie Jimenez, Griffin Caffa, Megan Delamarco, Natalia D'Onofrio, Andrew Posner, Nick Gilligan, Liam DeRigo, Connor Quinn DeWitt. Come on over here, guys. Vivian Sebesta, Derek Stratton, Jack Maldivere, Emily Stein, Max Bracci, Camden Burke, CJ Gray, Sam Leon, Frank Rassisi, Luke Kowalchuk, Rudy Master-Sinkway, Mike Perino, Kelly Kroc, Logan Shin, Brayden Sizik, Matt Knock, James Collier, Austin News, Scott Selleck, James Tully, Thomas McDonough, Julia Mescalato, Kyle Spadaro, Dominic Catogio, Harrison LeBeau. We have our drum captains, James Connor and Spencer Mayer. Drumline, you can put them down, by the way. We have our drum majors, Matt Boyle, Annabella D'Ambrosio, Devin Gilmore, John Lennox. We have our officers, Camden Burke, Max Bracci, Griffin Fracco, Jack Maldivere, Thomas McDonough, Carla Pibwan, Scott Selleck, Derek Stratton, our band president, Phil Mancino, also our trumpet soloists for the night. We have our Tigerette captains, Brianne Shave, Grace Keating, Alexis McCrate, Erin Munson. We have our flagline captains, Erica Lawrenson, Larkin Davies, Olivia Messina, and Ella Dangler. Come on out, everybody. You know, this band, we firmly believe in the power of student leadership and student-led groups. And these students here who have come out to be leaders and who had to audition for the process and put themselves out there have really done an amazing job. And a group like this doesn't run without exceptional leadership and ideas and thoughts and teamwork. And that is what, you see that from everybody on the field. But these leaders here have just done an outstanding job, especially in a year like this. So let's give them a huge thank you so much. I would love to specifically thank the band boosters, Mrs. Dorigo, Mrs. Starin, and Mrs. Mescalato, who have worked tirelessly, and if I forgot anyone, I apologize, to put this evening together. It's a pleasure to work with them. I know that we have a band booster scholarship that's been set up. I'm going to turn the mic over to Mrs. Mescalato for a second, and Mrs. Guerrero.
Good evening. Just get my piece of paper here. So my name is Terry Mescalato, and I'm the Booster Club president for this year. It's my pleasure to present the Ramon Guerrero Marching Band Scholarship. Ramon was an ardent Northport marching band supporter. He was father to Marcos, class of 2020, and husband to Holly, our former Booster Club president. He was an engineer, a musician, and a member of the board of the Metropolitan Youth Orchestra. He was also a prolific photographer and videographer. He took every opportunity to record his son's musical performances, from the first recorder concert at Dickinson Elementary, from the first to every concert band performance at elementary, middle, and high school, to Sumia All-County concerts and every Metropolitan Youth Orchestra performance. And of course, Ramon was there for every marching band performance, taking pictures and videos that he shared on YouTube for the entire Northport community to enjoy. Sadly, we lost Ramon too soon in November 2018. But through the annual Ramon Guerrero Memorial Scholarship, we feel that his memory will live on by supporting a graduating senior from his beloved Northport marching band. This year, we asked seniors to submit essays describing the impact music and band have had on their lives. The essays were wonderful. They were honest and heartfelt. Some were funny, some were serious, and they all spoke to the shared power of music. It was difficult to choose a winner.
All right, and it's my pleasure to announce this year's Ramon Guerrero Marching Band Scholarship to Jack Maldivere.
I'm going to turn over the kids who asked to speak tonight, so.
I hope nobody saw me drop my flip book over there. The buzzword going around this year has been resiliency, and I think that there's no greater testament to resiliency than what you just watched before. And there's also no greater testament to resiliency than Ms. Croman and Mr. Hinton and Ms. Grayle. This year has brought its, uncertainties, its difficulties, and most of all, its adversity. But in overcoming that adversity, we have built character and we have built commitment. And again, there's no greater testament to that than the marching band program here in Northport. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the people who made it happen. Ms. Croman, she comes early, she stays late, she's in her office, she's doing papers. I don't know what she does really now. She does important stuff. Mr. Hinton, he's got the booming voice. 2 years ago, there was a swarm of bees that came down here for some reason, and he was like, bees, bees, and we all got down. Miss Grayle, she's warm, she's caring. They're all really, they're huge faces of the band, and we wouldn't be anywhere without the three of them. I know I would be a completely different person. I think I can speak for all of us. If it weren't for them in the last 4 years, we'd be completely different people. Wouldn't be standing here, that's for sure. But so we just wanted to take a moment to thank all three of them for the hard work that they do and for the hard work that they will continue to do. And so we got them flowers.
In the spirit of flowers, oh, that's hard. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. In the spirit of flowers, we have a lot of changes this year in our department. What we've been through with the retirements, I don't like change, that's not a secret. I like my people, I like my things. And one of the staples that we've had here forever and ever is Miss Grayle. And while she's not retiring, she is going to be going to 6th grade. She's going to actually be teaching my son next year, which I'm psyched about. But she's going to be doing the 6th grades in the district and sending us up all of the new kids. And what we wanted to say was a super special thank you for her, for everything that she's done with us for the last bunch of years. We're all here because we love you. I'm not really leaving. I'm going to be at every event with my son watching. I will be chaperoning every event, and you're always in my hearts, and I will be in your hearts forever as well. So I'm not leaving because I don't love you, because I love you all. I just want to, gotta answer my pants. I got a fly solo, I guess. Thanks, guys, for everything. I'll miss you so much. Okay, thank you for coming out tonight. Oh, this is what I want to say. Band camp forms. So this year, everything's different, everything's truncated. Band camp forms are a work in progress because the guidelines keep continuing to change. So we are doing the most up-to-date, trying to figure out what we're doing. The weeks will not change. We're just still trying to nail down the where and the what and the where. So we're probably setting those out the first week of July. Please look for those. And here's another little bit of a change. I know you guys are used to Remind. I love Remind because I love at midnight being able to say, hey, the buses are in the front lot, or please move your car, and you get those text messages. We're using this Parent Square, and I know now you see a message that you get Parent Square, but you don't get the message necessarily. I'm sending things out via Parent Square. Probably not Remind. I'm sending it to your emails as well as your child's Northport.K12 address. That way I can ensure that it got there in the inbox, because that's how I can see it. So if you don't get any reminds for a little bit, that's why things will be coming out via Parent Square. We're working on the reminds part. But we'll first week of July. That way we should be able to keep up with the guidance, because it keeps changing and we're trying to give these kids the best experience we can this summer. So look for those as of July 1. We will be having a parent meeting either that first week of pre-clinic or the second week of pre-clinic. If you're not already a booster member, join in. And again, thank you so, so much. The seniors and the leaders need to come pick up their gifts. You can sleep in the PJs tonight. It'll be great. Have some coffee in the mugs. And for the last time, before we dismiss you, come on up, seniors, come get your stuff. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Happy Father's Day.